way to Oulton Park. Look at this weather. Couldn't have asked for better conditions for the beginning of March, really. Although it is 0 degrees, hence the glubbies, because my circulation is not great. Right, we're on our way. As you saw, last year 1803, this year question mark. I'm following the same path that I did last year in that I raced the Alsager 5-mile road race a month ago, and I did that last year in 29:52. This year I'm way behind the fitness curve, the run form fitness curve, and I did 31:26. So wow, a minute and a half slower. That's massive. So how far have I come in the last 4 weeks? Has my run form catapulted, skyrocketed upwards to be anywhere near what I did last year in 1803? Let's find out. This is the 5k field. I don't think I'm going to take part in the aerobics, but yeah, reasonably big field.
You join me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I'll 5k off. Yeah, Oulton Park.
Right, here we go. As you can see, it's great weather, and we see all the young people streaking ahead. Those two young ladies in front, I don't know how old they are, I think they were under 15, but running incredibly well. And we'll see more of that one in the lead there with the dark coloured hair later on in this video. As we go down the start then, it's an out and back. So there's a little dipper, we can see there, and then you kick up front, and that's the way the course goes with these little downwards flow, and then a kicker that just kills your speed. Onto the turnaround. Shoe's not quite as stable with the Alpha Fly 3s. So once you've done that turnaround, you double back, do the dipper again, the dipper and the kicker under the bridge, and you're on the main circuit, and it's one lap. And when you come to finish, you come under that bridge again on the right with the cones into the finish in the same place that you started. So we've gone past the main start, and this bit here, when I look at my watch, is a downhill bit, and we hit 1k in 3 minutes 37. 1k? Which is good, just where I want really on pace. But the intent for these downhills was to try and work it and not relax. As you can see ahead, the 10k runner there that I marked up, he's going to play a part. I've caught him, obviously he's doing the 10k, so I'm going faster than he is. But as we come to the bottom of this descent, we round the curve, and it's a drag, quite a significant drag up to the hairpin, and he seems to, I don't know, kick in some pace as we go up that drag. As you can see it, the sun shining, it is slightly rising, and we can see a couple of guys ahead of me. You see the young lady up ahead. So I check my watch and I think, well, I know it's going to be hard on the second half. I'm going to tuck in behind him, and that's what I did. I don't know whether I lost time there or not, but I think it may have been a wise choice because I was able to finish strong. And we'll see here in a minute, some guy here, I don't know what distance he was doing, but he was going like a rocket. And as we come to the hairpin, I thought to myself, well, I need to kick in somewhere. We're around, 2k mark. As you can see, the speedy young girl up ahead there, and I think, well, if I can latch onto her, then she's in 4th place as we round the hairpin, and I should be able to kick on and hopefully get some pace. So through the 2k, a 3:38, so reasonable, but I know the hard stuff is coming, the short kicker climbs. And as we move past into 3rd place, there's a guy further ahead in the purpley blue top. There he is. I know he's in 3rd and a potential target, but he's not really coming back to me as we hit this another climb, and I've got to work the hill. I know there's a descent coming. Nice. They never even out though, do they? So as we broach the top, the guy in 3rd place, not really made any time at all, and the 3rd kicks by in 3:42, so I've lost quite a bit of time, and that's normal on this course. And I do try and kick on down the descent, and I know that the biggest kicker is coming up, and it's well crowded ahead. I think we've got a few pacers from the longer events ahead, with loads of crowds following the pacers, so we've got to bear left and go round them. Shouldn't be too much of a problem though on this straight, as we chase the guy currently in third place ahead. So this is it, the steep kicker up to the bridge, as we can see. It doesn't look bad, does it, on the film, but it really does sap the legs. And we start to work it, and the guy in third place is coming back to me slowly.
Work it, but don't redline it.
Yeah, I'm working really hard now as we come under the bridge, and I know I'm coming up to 4k complete with just 1k to go, and it hurts. But what you've got to do on this course, I think, is take a micro recovery. I've got the guy in third, I've got to latch on to him, and I know that I've got a bit of level running here, and I can just sort of push on. So here's my micro recovery, getting a bit of good drafting, and I know we're at 4k. There is a kicker towards the end as we finish, as I'll mention, but that kicker basically is you can enter the tank because you know you're at the finish. So we've gone past into third now, and in my head it's time to ramp up the final K. Probably about 800 metres to go. And I've slipped the pace, obviously. It's slipped quite significantly because of that kicker. But this is what happened last year. So 4th K, I've got down as 4:45. So yeah, but my pace is well down, and I've just got to go. So under the bridge, and I know as we come up to the bend towards the right, we've got the finish in sight. Weaving through the people, I'm really on the limit now, and I can see the bend, and I know I can pretty much empty that tank. But although you know the finish is coming, it does seem to take a while to get there. So as we come to this bend, you can see we're on another dip. That's the dip where the turnaround was for the start. So I know I can see the bridge, and the end is in sight. No idea what time I'm going to do, but I'm thinking I'm around 18:30 in my head. Pushing up this kicker, and the legs are really suffering. And as you see the cones bare right, you can hear the finish line, you can see the finish line, and I just got to empty the tank. I've never had a sprint finish. I'm always got to kind of wind it up guy rather than sprint. Here we go. Finish is the sign. You can see the gantry ahead, and it literally is full gas. I feel like I'm sprinting, but in reality I'm not. Probably just staying the same. But it is such a good feeling to know that I've finished. I didn't know at the time, but that 5th K was 3:29. Job done.
Over the line, massive well done. There is Mark Saddles, 18-14. Congratulations, 4th in the 5K. And here our first.
Would you like a Red Bull?
Yeah, I think I'll probably need one.
Yeah,
Thank
there
you.
you go, well done.
Cheers.
Well done.
Thank you. Oh man. Well done, buddy. Cheers. Good one. Good one, mate.
Well, cheers.
What time did you get?
I don't know.
I
think it was sub 16, but
yeah.
You were 15:59.
Really? That's good on that course.
my PB. My PB is 15:59.
Well judged. Right, let's get back to the van. Just a quickie debrief on that run. It was kind of, I was a bit more measured. The first 2K I held back slightly, and I'm glad I did, because the second half is far harder on those hills. Be interesting to see what the final K time was compared to last year. I managed a 3:26, but I think by context I'm only 10 seconds slower than last year, and I was in really good run shape. I'm a year older, but I'm hopeful with another 4 or 5 weeks of training, sharpening up behind me, I can get that time down even more. Will it be enough to qualify for the England Masters? I'll submit it, but I think I'll go for another fast 5K around the beginning of April. There's 3 options I've got, so I'll look at those. I think get entered, and see if I can get that time down even closer to 18 minutes. And then by the time it comes around to the mid-Cheshire 5k in the spring and the summer in May and August, maybe, just maybe, I can dip under 18 minutes. I think the days of 17 minutes are gone, but we'll see.
Quick debrief then, we're on the way home. I've had a look at the Strava splits, and it's as I thought. Those kilometre 2 to 4 on the Oulton Park circuit are just so lumpy. There's drags that grind you down, and there's real sharp kickers going up that really just mash the legs, and it is a case of there's not an even run. You're kind of redlining it, recover, which I said before on that circuit, haven't I, on the bike. It's the same for the run. Not the most economical way of running, and that makes me think I could go faster. So with a bit more fitness to gain from a few more weeks peaking, so to speak, with intensity and proper run sessions, and perhaps a flat faster course, perhaps we could get closer to 18 minutes. The good thing about it though, even though kilometres 3 and 4 were slowing because of the up and down nature, the final K, which is pretty much turns out to be flat with a kicker right near the end that does mash you, but because it's right near the end to the finish, you kind of think empty the tank and it doesn't matter. But that last kilometre was 3:29. Last year it was 3:26. Not quite sure how I did that, but I'm happy enough with 3:29 as a final kilometre. So I still had the strength. That's the important thing, to push on, even though I was right on the limit, and you can probably see that in the video. So it's good that I emptied the tank. It does make me think it's a very difficult course to run, to get that effort at the right level all the way across, because I think to myself on that second K, when I tucked in behind that chap, I think he was a 10k runner, I thought, oh, I'll save a bit because I know the back end of the course is harder. Did I lose some time there? Maybe, but maybe just a few seconds. So chip time 18:12, which is good. 18:12, I'll take that. 18:03 last year, so in effect only 9 seconds slower, being a year older, and maybe not in the same form as I was last year. I'll take that as a good result. So thanks for joining on this race video. Let's see where we can go. Can we get any faster as the weeks progress and the summer comes? Some fast courses. Let's see how it goes. Really excited. See you next time.